When it comes to buying a condo in Thailand, there are plenty of options to choose from. Aside from the financial side of things, the main concern for most buyers are potential pitfalls when it comes to valuation, future outlook, complications, and bureaucracy. This video lists out everything you need to know when it comes to buying a condo in Thailand. Legal requirements. First, let's take a look at two main laws you need to meet the requirements of in order to buy a condo in Thailand legally. First, all money for the purchase of a condo must be sent to Thailand from a foreign country in the original currency. Second, only 49% of rooms in a development can be owned by foreigners. You can check this with the building's juristic office. So, to buy a condo in Thailand, you need to first check with a condo developer, a juristic office, or a real estate agent to make sure there's enough quota for you to buy it. After that, you need to send money to Thailand in a foreign currency to a Thai bank account, by an international wire transfer or money transfer service such as Wise. Cost of a Thai condo. It is difficult to say how much a condo in Thailand will cost as prices vary greatly based upon size and location. Price also varies based on condo developers, facilities, and how luxury it is. To give you an idea, you should expect to pay at least 2 million baht to buy a new condo in Bangkok outskirts. With this price, you get a 30 square meter studio condo. In case it's a downtown area like Thon Lor or Silom, it's going to be at least 2 times more expensive. A condo in these areas is going to be more than 5 million baht. Price of a new condo is around 20% more expensive than a used condo. It's also forecasted to get more expensive in the future. This is due to the cost of construction being significantly increased over the past few years. Looking outside of Bangkok, prices do vary a lot. Prime locations in Phuket and Pattaya rival the high-end Bangkok properties. Condos in smaller towns and cities are similarly priced to those on the outskirts of Bangkok. Most people compare the size of a condo in meters squared to determine the value and rental potential of a property. The table here provides an overview of the cost of condos in Bangkok at different locations. Noted that there are also other related expenses. The major one is a transfer fee, which is 2% of the condo price. You also need to pay another several thousand baht for installing electricity and water. Types of condo. There are many different types of condos you can buy. Properties range from studio rooms to 5-bedroom penthouses. Here are popular options. Studios. A studio in Thailand is the smallest type of condo. It's also the cheapest and the most popular type for first-time buyers in entry and mid-level condominiums. But many high-end condominium projects won't have studios. Studios are usually a room of 22 to 30 sqm with everything in the same room, a small pantry area, basic kitchen facilities, living area, bedroom, and a small laundry area outside with the bathroom being the only separate space. 1 bedroom. A 1-bedroom room will commonly be 33 to 40 sqm, with bedroom and living spaces separated. Some projects may have a deluxe option for a 1-bedroom condo which will be 5 to 10 sqm bigger with a tiny extra room that could be used as an office. 2 bedrooms. 2-bedroom apartments usually start at 50 to 60 sqm. The biggest type of room available for an entry to mid-range condominium. 3 bedrooms plus. 3-bedroom plus apartments are mainly only available in the high-end, luxury, and super luxury condos. Room sizes and prices differ heavily between each project. It can easily cost more than 25 million baht for a 130 sqm 3-bedroom condo. Location. Location is a key factor when buying a condo in Thailand. From bustling Bangkok to chilled Chiang Mai, there are plenty of locations around Thailand to find your dream place. Many cities and towns will have condos, but there are a few key areas where most expats buy. Bangkok. Bangkok is the condo capital of Thailand. There are several hot spots where you will find premium developments. The BTS and MRT lines attract developers, and that means you will find at least one new condo development next to most stations. Since central Bangkok has the most expensive land prices, especially the Sukhumvit area, from BTS Chitlam to BTS Ekamai, you will mainly find high-end condos here. Condos in these areas are the most expensive in Thailand. If you want one, you should prepare to spend at least 8 million baht for a 1-bedroom condo. Away from the central zone of Bangkok, you will find more reasonably priced condos, especially away from public transport. Areas around new BTS, monorails, and MRT lines are now becoming popular in the outskirts of Bangkok when it comes to buying a property. If you want to buy a new condo in Bangkok and don't have a big budget, you can look at a property next to the BTS Green Line, southeast from Onat Station. Pattaya. Outside of Bangkok, the next most popular location for condos is Pattaya and Jomtien, the infamous beach resort towns. Being by the beach is a huge draw, especially for retirees who are looking to avoid the big city lifestyle that comes with Bangkok. A popular location in Pattaya is in the central Pattaya area since it has a panoramic sea view and is close to Walking Street and Central Festival. You can expect to pay at least 3.5 million baht for a one-bedroom condo. A more budget-friendly condo will be found inside the city, away from the sea, with prices starting at 2.2 million to 3 million baht. Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai has become a popular destination for both digital nomads and retirees alike. It offers a metropolitan lifestyle with great places to eat, drink, party, and shop. At the same time, the scenery and nature of the mountains is only an hour away. Condominiums in Chiang Mai are still much more limited compared to other popular expat cities in Thailand. This is because people up there prefer living in houses rather than condos. Anyway, there are many reasonably priced condos found throughout Chiang Mai with new condo development projects on the outskirts of the city area. The price is at 2.2 million baht on average for a new condo. Studios and one-bedrooms are the most popular types of condo here. Phuket. In addition to being a popular location for millionaires to have their own villas by the beach, Phuket also has many reasonable condo developments. All the main town areas in Phuket have condos, but the key areas for you to focus on will likely be the popular areas for expats such as in the west near Patong Beach. The downtown area in Phuket's east is another popular location with premium and budget condo options with prices starting from 2 million baht and soaring over 20 million baht. Other areas. In smaller cities in Thailand, fewer worthwhile condo projects are available. Hua Hin and Khon Kaen are exceptions. In general though, land prices in rural areas are still low, making it a better option to build a house rather than a condominium. Condo Builders. While there are independent condo builders out there, the majority of developments are run by several key players under different brands. You will see the names Lumphini, Life, Noble, Sansiri, and D Condo popping up everywhere. Let's take a quick look into major condo builders in Thailand. Ananda. Ananda is known for their Ideo brand, which focuses on convenience. A lot of condominium projects by this brand are located next to a BTS or MRT station, which make them a good option if you need to move around Bangkok regularly. AP. There are many condominium brands under AP. Each brand targets a different segment. For example, Vittorio, their flagship brand, focuses on luxurious condominiums with prices starting at 32 million baht. They also have the Address and the Rhythm brands in business areas such as Siam and Sukhumvit. Life is their most iconic brand, focusing on city areas. They also have the Aspire brand for affordable condominiums. Lumphini. Lumphini, or LPN in short, is one of the leading condo builders in Thailand with more than 30 condominium projects throughout Bangkok. They also have new projects in Pattaya and Siam. Juristic persons from LPN condominiums are known for being strict. This is actually a good thing because they can keep everyone living in peace without letting neighborhood issues become problems. This makes a condominium from Lumphini a good place to live. However, a lot of their condominium projects are quite big with thousands of people, meaning their facilities get crowded. Noble Development. Condominiums from Noble Development are mainly located inside CBD areas including Selam, Sukhumvit, Thon Lor, Ekamai, or Ratchadapasek. Condominium projects from Noble are all clearly named as such: Noble Ambience Sukhumvit 42, Noble Revo Selam, and Noble Remix 2. Condominiums from Noble can be more expensive than other builders since they are located in expensive parts of Bangkok. They also have a new brand called New, which is a more affordable option which can be found mainly on the outskirts. Pruksa. Pruksa has a lot of affordable condo options from many of their projects including Plum Condo, The Tree, The Privacy, Chapter, etc. Their apartments tend to be cheaper than with other builders in the market. Sometimes, the starting price can be even lower than 2 million baht for a new condo in Bangkok. However, the quality of their build may not be as good as that of other condo developers. Sansiri. Sansiri is one of the most popular condo builders among expats. Sansiri has many brands under them, including the Mew, the Lime, and Kawa House. All of them are resort-style condominiums with modern designs. Many condominium projects from Sansiri are located in popular expat areas such as Anat and Bang Na. Supalai. Supalai is among one of the biggest condo builders in Thailand with over 100 real estate projects in Thailand from houses, townhouses, to condominiums. They have more than 20 condo projects around Bangkok, located inside business zones and living areas. They also have both luxurious and affordable condos available. Other. There are some independent builders and buildings which offer a little more variety than the standard Lumphini-style builds. New versus old condos. Another key decision when buying is whether you want to buy a new or an old condo. There are advantages and disadvantages to both. New condo. The key selling point of a new condo is that you will be the first person to live there, and everything will be fresh. The hallways and common areas will be decorated well, and the rooms will have the latest appliances and technologies. New condos also come with a 1 to 3 year guarantee. If anything is broken during the guarantee period, the condo developer will fix it free of charge. Here's the downside. You don't know how things will work a few years down the line. The initially helpful, polite staff might have a change in attitude after a while, and services like cleaning and repairs might not be as frequent as in the beginning. It's also getting more difficult to buy a new condo in prime areas such as Asak, Thon Lor, Phrom Phong, and Ekamai in Bangkok, and beachfront areas in Pattaya and Phuket. These areas are already packed with condos and buildings. Older condo. The major benefit of an older condo is that the price should be lower than a new unit, and you can get a bargain. The majority of locals would rather buy new than old, which means that there is often an oversupply of old condo units. You can get a good price for a room that is only a few years old. With condos in this category, you can also get a better idea about the build quality and condo facilities. How to find a condo. There are many different ways to find a condo, and depending on whether or not you are in Thailand, you should look at as many of these as possible. Agents. Many people use real estate agents to help them find properties to buy. Here's why. It's very convenient. You just need to tell them what you want, and they will show you all the properties they have, both new and used, based on your requirements. You can compare several condos easily at once. Real estate agents also help you with legal issues when transferring a condo, which can be more overwhelming than you may think. The service is free since they get commission once the condo is sold from the seller or the condo developer. It's easy to find real estate agents in Thailand. As soon as you post that you are looking to buy a condo on any expat Facebook group in Thailand, you will be quickly approached by dozens of agents. Many property websites are also frequented by real estate agents. But one thing you should be careful about with an agent in Thailand is that they don't need to be licensed. So, if you want to use a real estate agent to buy a condo in Thailand, be careful of the agent you choose to use and don't trust everything they say. Instead, research the condo project yourself. Be aware of them inflating prices for foreigners. You might want to ask Thai neighbors politely to see if they will tell you what they paid for the same condo. Online. Property websites in Thailand are comprehensive and intuitive. They are easy to use, and you can filter everything you need, from location to prices and numbers of bedrooms, in order to show a property that matches your needs the most. dvproperty.com and HitFlat are the two biggest sites in the market right now. Facebook Marketplace is another option that is becoming more popular. While using a property website is a great way to help you learn more about what kind of property you are expecting you get with your budget, it can be overwhelming. The property market in Thailand is big. You will see thousands of listings, making it quite a challenge to find a good deal online. In many cases, a lot of listings are posted by the same real estate company. In addition, not everything you see online is accurate. Visit the place before reaching out to the seller to make sure that the building is as advertised. Offline. Most condos under construction will have a sales room with showrooms for you to look at, so you can hit the streets in the areas you like and pop into the showrooms to speak with sales staff. You can use Google Maps to find condo buildings in your favorite area. In older developments, go to the management office staff to find out about purchase options. Many condos will have information boards where owners post photos and information about their properties available for rent or sale. This can be better than looking online, but remember that it is unlikely that the decorations and all the facilities will be included in the final price, so make sure to ask about that. There's also a property selling event called House Condo Shows. It's held twice a year, normally during March and November in the Queen Circuit National Convention Center in Bangkok. You can visit their website to find the next event date. Buying process. Once you have decided to buy a condo, it's time to start doing all the paperwork and arrange for the finances to be in place. Price negotiation. If you are looking at getting a bargain, then there is the option to buy an old condo. You will often find owners who are willing to drop their asking price to secure a sale. Some buildings have multiple units for sale and are great places to bargain hunt. The price you see in advertisements isn't always the same price you'll pay in person. You can usually reduce the advertised prices by 5% to 20%. Many developers will also give you free gifts such as iPhones or tablets. Deposits and payments. The deposit and payment schedule will depend upon many factors, such as whether you're buying off-plan or a pre-built condo. With off-plan condos, you will often pay an initial deposit followed by small monthly sums during construction until the end, where either the balance is paid or a mortgage is taken out. The initial deposits are often very low, perhaps only 10 to 20,000 baht, and monthly payments can be as low as 5,000 baht for a property valued at around 1 million baht. In case it's a 6 million baht condo, a deposit can be 200,000 baht. If buying a pre-built or used condo, then there is often a small deposit paid to get an agreement, and then full payment made prior to the registration of the property. There are no legal requirements in terms of timing, but it's normal that from the deposit being paid, most sellers expect completion within 30 days. Official documents. There are a few very important documents you will need during the process of buying and registering your new condo. The first document is, of course, your contract. This should be signed by you and the developer if buying a new condo. It contains all of the information regarding registering, payments, and procedures. This is your fallback on all matters related to the building, fees, and timetables. Next, you will need foreign exchange transfer forms, known as FET forms, which show money for the purchase has come from abroad and been transferred upon arrival into Thai baht. You can get this from the bank that you transferred money to. This point is very important. The money must arrive in Thailand in your own currency, and then be converted by the Thai bank. If you have made multiple transfers, you will need a form for each transfer. It's possible to use a money transfer service such as Wise to send money to Thailand and buy a property here. But you need to mark the reason for the transfer as buying property. Then you will also have to have originals and copies of your passport, and any other official documents such as work permit, visa, marriage certificate, and etc. If buying under a Thai person's name, then they will need to bring their ID card and one other form of ID when registering a property. A seller or a real estate agent can tell you the exact documents you need. Taxes and fees. At the time of transfer, there are fees to pay and they should be included in your contract and explained to you prior to purchase. As a buyer, normally, you need to pay only a transfer fee. It's 2% of the condo price and commonly split equally between a buyer and a seller. In addition to a transfer fee, there are 3 other common fees. A seller normally pays these and they include stamp duty, 0.5%, specific business tax, 3.3%, income withholding tax, 1% or progressive rate based on the seller's income. Please note that this is not set in stone. Sometimes, a seller may cover all fees. Sometimes, a buyer needs to pay all fees. So, on the purchase contract, it should state clearly on who pays on which fee. The tax and transfer fee is calculated on the purchase price or a market price, whatever is higher. Additional fees. When you move in, you are required to pay into the sinking fund a fund of initial monies paid by new residents in a condominium. This could be 10 to 20,000 baht, and is a one-off payment around the same rate as 1 year's worth of maintenance fees, see below. You might also pay several thousand baht for installation of water and electric meters. Yellow House Registration Book. When all taxes and transfer fees are complete, you will receive a Tabian Baan book, which is blue for Thais or yellow for foreigners. This book shows the resident of the unit and is an important document needed if you plan to sell the condo in the future. It is also at this time the title deed will be changed to your name, and the buying process is complete. Legal issues. There are a few legal issues you should know about when buying a condo in Thailand. Off-plan. Buying an unfinished condo is known as off-plan. And in this case, you will likely be given a projected finish date rather than a firm one. As the project goes through different stages and gets closer to completion, the date should become more concrete. When signing a contract, there will often be clauses related to delays in construction. Most state that if the delay is more than X number of days, then you will be due some form of compensation. There will also likely be a clause based on the cancellation of the project, so make sure you are aware of your rights. As a rough guide, a medium-sized condo project should take around 18 months to be completed. Buying in the name of a foreigner or Thai national. One big decision which many Thai and foreign couples need to decide on is whose name the condo should be registered under. While it is possible to register the condo under a foreigner's name, there are several factors to consider. First, Thai citizens can get a mortgage from a Thai bank as long as they have a good credit history and a salary of at least 15,000 baht a month. If the condo price is over 1.5 million baht, they will need to earn over 30,000 baht a month to get a loan. The requirements are much stricter for foreigners. In fact, it's also very challenging to get a loan in Thailand to buy property. Because of this, some foreigners decide to register their condo under their Thai partner's name. It makes the process initially much easier and more affordable. But it can be a risky move since your Thai partner has the legal right to kick you out and maintain ownership. Do I need to use a lawyer? Lawyers can help explain the legalities of buying a condo and do background checks on the seller or building. If you buy a condominium from a large company, you might not need to use a lawyer. But many expats decided to pay a few thousand baht and ask a lawyer to run the contract to make sure everything is good. On the other hand, if it's a big project and you want to be absolutely sure that everything will go well, using a lawyer can be an option. But in this case, the cost will be easily over 20,000 baht. Finance options. As an expat, you can't just walk into a Thai bank and ask for a mortgage. In fact, most Thai banks won't give you a loan unless you have permanent resident status. Your options will be either banks in your home country or international banks that have branches in Thailand such as UOB and ICBC. Is it possible to buy a Thai condo while living abroad? It is possible to buy a Thai condo while living abroad, and most of the steps above are the same. The only difference is you will need to employ a lawyer or a real estate agent, and give them power of attorney to agree to the contract and act on your behalf when transferring the property. We don't recommend buying a property while living abroad though, as you will want to see everything firsthand and check on all the little details before signing a contract. The cost of a one-week trip to Thailand would probably be only slightly higher than the legal fees of hiring a lawyer to do all these steps for you. Additional tips. While studio rooms are cheap, many people hate to live in a condo where you do everything in the same room. It can eventually feel like a prison cell and you might not want to be there long term. Renters you get will also likely only be there short term before craving more space. If you only have the budget for a studio, think carefully if this is how you really want to live. Also note that a lot of 1- and 2-bedroom condos suffer from a lack of natural light. Some only have windows in a couple of rooms, leaving others in the dark, meaning you need to have the lights on during the middle of the day. Also, avoid rooms that face west or southwest. They can become very hot from the afternoon until evening, leading to higher electricity costs. Look for corner apartments, and keep this in mind. Windows on 2 sides of a condo makes it much more livable. To summarize, buying a condo in Thailand is a significant investment, so it's essential to make a careful decision before proceeding. We hope we've answered all your questions, but if we missed something, feel free to comment below, and we'll get back to you. For more information about buying a condo in Thailand, check out our article on the website. The link can be found in the description below. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more in-depth information about living in Thailand.